Hello guys, hello viewers. In this video we're going to learn how to solve simultaneous linear equation using graphical method. And firstly, we're going to look at these two equations. This is equation 1, this is equation 2, and we're going to learn how to solve it simultaneously, but graphical method. Firstly, we're going to take them one after the other. Then when solving problem when solving simultaneous linear equation using graphical method, firstly you have to consider the graph you are going to plot, and the value of x, you are the one to create the value of x based on the size of your graph, how far your graph you are going to plot. Then you are going to take the size of your graph. Okay, let's decide our size of graph to be, to start from -2, 0, then 4. And since we decide our graph to be, the size of our graph to be -2, 0, and 4, then the next thing to do is to find the value of y. In the equation, in equation 1, we take x plus y is equals to 3. And we are going to substitute the value of x, the one we make our mind, as the size of our graph. We are going to say x, we are going to say x when x is equals to -2. We are going to keep substituting the x in the equation. We are going to plot the graph. Then we are going to replace x with -2 in the first equation here. Therefore, we are going to have -2 plus y is equals to 3. Then we are going to collect the like term. Y is equals to 3 plus 2. When y crosses the equality sign, it will turn to +2. Now we're going to put the value of y as 5 using this equation. Okay, then the next thing to do, we're going to say when our y is equals to 5, then we're going to say when x is equals to 0. Yeah, we are going to find the value of y. Substituting into the original equation, we're going to have x is 0. We have 0 plus y is equals to 3. We have y is equals to 3 here. Therefore, our y is equals to 3. Then when x is equals to 4, we are going to substitute the value of 4 in the equation. We are going to say 4 plus y is equals to 3. Then we are going to have y is equals to 3 minus 4. Y is equals to 1. Therefore, our value of y here is equals to 1. Then we are done with the first equation. We are going to take the other equation. We have our x minus 3y is equals to -5. Then we are going to plot the graph of y and x here. -2, 0, and 4. We decide all our value of x and y to be, to start from this minus 2 to end at 4. That is our size of our graph in x. This is what we decide. If you wish, you can use other values, but you can still arrive as the same answer. But we are going to substitute the value of x in this equation. When x is equals to minus 2, we are going to substitute the value of x. We are going to have minus 2 minus 3y is equals to minus 5. Then we are going to have minus 3y is equals to minus 5 plus 2. Now we're going to have minus 3 is equals to minus 5 plus 2 is equals to minus 3. Then here we're going to divide both sides by minus 3. We're going to have minus 3 is equals to minus 3 divided by minus 3, 3y minus 3. Then we are going to say 3 goes with 3 cancel out. Y is equals to 3 into 3, 1. We are going to have 1. Therefore, the value of y here is 1 when x is minus 2. I'm going to substitute again when x is 0. When x is 0, substitute into the equation here, original equation. We're going to have 0 minus 3 y is equals to minus 5. That to say minus 3y is equals to minus 5. Then we are going to divide both sides by minus 3. Minus 3 by minus 3. We're going to have y is equals to 5 over 3. Minus cancel minus. Then this is improper fraction. We are going to leave it in form of mixed fraction. We are going to have is equals to how many? 3 in 5. We're going to have one whole number, remainder 2. 1 times 3 plus 2 is 5. Therefore, all we can say our y is 1.6. If you say 3 divided by 5 is 1.66, it can give here is one whole number 2 over 3 or 1.6. Then the next thing to say here we have when x is equals to 4, we're going to substitute the value in the original equation. We're going to have 4 minus 3y is equals to minus 5. Now we're going to substitute. We're going to find the value of y here. We're going to have minus 3y is equals to minus 5 minus 4. Then we have minus 3y is equals to minus 9. We divide both sides by minus 3. Minus 3y is equals to minus 9. We divide both sides by minus 3. Minus 3 cancel out. Our y is equals to 3 divided by 9 divided by 3 is 3. Minus goes with minus. Gonna have here remain the value of y is 3. Then let's check out something here. I think here is 3 minus 4 supposed to be minus 1. Here is supposed to be minus 1. Then what next? Remain for us to plot the graph of the simultaneous linear equation. Okay? I'm going to copy this graph in here, x into minus 2, 0, 4. Y is 1, number 2 over 3, that is 3. Okay, since we don't have the graph boards, we're going to manage with the whiteboard here and plotting the graph. Let us do the rough estimates. As in here we have 1, here we have 2, here we have 3, here we have 4, here we have 5. And that is our y-axis, x-axis. See? Now 0 midpoint here. Then we're going to have our 1 here. We're going to have our 2. We're going to have 3 here. 4 here. 5 here. And roughly we're going to have our minus 1 here. Minus 2 here. Minus 3 somewhere. Going to have our minus 1 here. Or minus 2 here. Okay. Since we plot our graph, when plotting graph, there is things I forget to tell you. Supposed to consider the highest number in y-axis and x-axis. What is the highest number here is 5 in y-axis, so that your graph in the y-axis will reach 5. Therefore, in the x-axis, what is the highest number here is 4. That is, here is not -4. That's why if it is -4, my graph must reach -4 here, and it must reach -4 here. The highest number in x is 4. Likewise, the highest number in y is 5. Then let's plot our graph. Since here is x is -2 and y is 5, we're going to look at where x is -2 and y is, let's take our graph here, x, that is x, y, -2, y, 0, 4, that is x, -2, 0, 4. That is, we're going to clean this side so that we can have enough space for plotting the graph. Okay, then we're going to have our x here is -2, our y is 5. If our x here is -2, our y is 5. Now we're going to, since we don't have graph, we're going to do it roughly. If x is -2, y is 5, 6, somewhere here. That is, our graph is somewhere here. Somewhere at this point. Then if x is 0, y is 3. If x is 0, y is 3, that is somewhere around here. When x is 4, if x is 4, then y is -1. That is somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Then we have done with the first graph. Let us plot the first graph here and see. That is, we plot the first graph. Then let's plot the second graph. This is for x plus y is equals to 3. I'm going to plot for the second graph when x is -2. When x is -2, then y is 1. When x is -2, then y is 1, somewhere around here. That is to say, when x is 0, y is 1 whole number 2/3, that is 1.6. When x is 0 here, then y is 1.6. That is somewhere around here. Y is 1.6. 1.6, somewhere here, somewhere around here. 1.6. 1.5 is half, then 6 is here. Then when x is 4, then y is 3. When x is 4, then y is 3. And now we have done with the second graph. We're going to plot the next graph. That is, let's now I finished plotting the graph. This is for x minus 3y is equals to minus 5. Then, since we are solving the graph simultaneously, we have to know the value, we have to know our midpoints. Our coordinate point is somewhere where the midpoint, where they meet. Our midpoint here is 2 and 1. In the x-axis 1 and in the y-axis is 2. That is our point of coordinates is 1, 2. That is to say, if we represent the coordinates in simultaneous linear equation, we're going to have x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.